Nelly Korda may need a bigger trophy room after this season. Her win Sunday at the ANNIKA driven by Gainbridge was the 7th victory of her year and the 15th of Korda's career. No surprise in that she earned the Rolex Player of the Year title actually on November the 4th of this year. Take a look at her season. She's won nearly half her starts in 2024. That's an amazing accomplishment. And in 2/3 of her starts, she finished inside the top 10. Korda is the favorite heading into this week's CME down in Naples, Florida. She was in the media center today. Here's what she had to say.
Nelly, we'll just start with the year as a whole. Have you gotten to take a chance at any point this year and kind of sat down and been like, this year's been insane?
Yeah, I mean, I think in the middle part of the year where I took some time off or where I've had an extended period at home, I've definitely reminisced a little about the period, but also about the season. But I've also been motivated to finish the year strong, knowing that I still have tournaments left in the season.
And then one more before I open it up to media. Have you decided on a favorite point in this year, whether it's on the course, off the course, the Met, becoming an aunt, any of that?
All of it. Honestly, becoming an aunt to little Grayson would be my favorite, obviously off the golf course, but I think all the moments that I've gone through, the lows and highs, they've shaped me to, who I am. They're constantly shaping me to who I am. I'm constantly growing, and I can't pick one certain point because I've just enjoyed kind of all of it.
Yeah. All right, Sarah.
Obviously, after Sunday's win, I'm back here.
Oh,
you're good.
Hiding.
Obviously, after Sunday's win, I know you've got to be feeling really good about where your game's at. But coming into this week, just how confident are you feeling in your game? Obviously, knowing with what you've been dealing with recently with the neck injury, but how confident do you feel?
Yeah, I feel good about my game. It's nice to have my coach Jamie Mulligan out here as well for the practice days, and definitely going to prioritize rest these next few days. So yeah, I mean, I know that, I have the ability to play well. I've played well on this golf course. I feel comfortable out here. So it's more about prioritizing probably rest and recovery after last week.
Obviously, nobody has 7 wins on their bingo card for a one season, but did you ever have one season with 7 wins on your LPGA Tour career bingo card?
No, honestly, it's been a crazy year. I'm grateful for all of it. I'm grateful for the highs. I'm grateful for the lows. I'm grateful to be doing what I love in front of people, hopefully inspiring the next generation. And it's tough. It's really tough to win out here against, such great players. The caliber of players is really, really high out here. And I would say it just, to me, really, really nice to know that all the hard work that I've put in with my team is paying off.
Last week, the slow play issue popped up again. Do you think it's an issue on LPGA?
Yes, I personally think it's a pretty big issue. I think it's not good for the fans that come out and watch us. If it was me personally, I would be very, very annoyed watching for 5 hours, over 5 hours, 5 hours and 40 minutes, close to 6. I just think it really drags the game down, and I think that it really, really needs to change.
I'm not sure if you heard Charlie's solution, but
I did. Yeah, it's funny.
Do you have your own solution?
I think that just needs to be players just need to be penalized. Rules officials need to watch from the first group. Once they get 2 minutes behind, 1 minute behind, it just slows everything down. I mean, to be standing over a putt for 2 to 3 minutes, that's ridiculous. To be, when a group in front of me is on the green and I'm in the fairway, I'm already getting ready. I'm getting my numbers ready. I'm talking about the shot. So by the time it's my turn, I already have my game plan. Like, I'm hitting right after the person that just hit in front of me. I think people overanalyze, one, and I think people just need to be ready faster. People start their process a little too late, and they stand over it too long. But again, I think we need more people on the ground to monitor pace of play. I don't think we have enough people to monitor it.
With a lot of change afloat in men's golf and women's golf. There's a lot of ideas on the table. I guess if you had a pitch to make, what's a big ticket change you would make?
Well, one, I would focus on pace of play. I would circle back to pace of play. I mean, for us to be, I think we need primetime TV. I feel like we need more hours on TV. And I mean, we have a great product out here. We have so many amazing stories, and we just need to be on primetime TV.
7 wins for Nelly Korda, and that is why she is the overwhelming leader in the race to the CME Globe standings. And there you see how many points she's accumulated this year. However, she has no advantage heading into the final event of the year, which will pay the winner $4 million.